Welcome to my gym. And all the years I've been doing videos for you guys is I've never given you a tour of where I train, where I work out of, where I do my personal training. So I thought I'd just jump in here, give you a tour of everything I've got in the gym, but also give you some tips, give you some advice on what equipment's best for if you want to set up your own gym. So we're going to look at large gym areas, medium-sized gym areas, small gym areas, and also if you've got no space at all, let's take a look at the equipment that you might need. So before we go into all of that, you know what we need to be doing, hitting the subscribe button, help me grow this channel. We really appreciate every single person that subscribes to this channel. We really appreciate and we really feel your love. So what equipment have I got in my gym? First bit of equipment I bought would be my dumbbell rack. So we've got dumbbells ranging from 1 kilo down on the floor all the way up to 30 kilos. You don't really need any more than 30 kilos. 30 kilos is ample. And everywhere you look in my gym, you're going to see we've got mirrors. Not many people like mirrors, but I think they're a good coaching tool, and it makes the place look bigger as well. It makes it look really shiny. So as we're walking around the gym, we've got cable crossover machine, which is probably one of my favorites. Then we move along, we've got the row machine, we've got the assault bike, we've got benches, we've got plyo boxes, we've got dehumidifier, takes all the sweaty air out. We've got battle ropes, we've got a leg extension, leg curl machine, we've got leg press, so just spin around here. We've got the leg press here, which also supersets as a hack squat machine as well. Don't like them really, puts lots of pressure on my knees. I'd rather not use the weight with that. Then we've got a squat rack with a lat pull down in the back of it, which is really handy, and a low pulley there. We've got a bench and a bench over in that corner over there as well. Then we've got the ISO chest press, which is like a bench press with a preacher curl on it. We've got drop mats, so when we're doing our powerlifting, we don't bust the floor up. And we've got gym balls there. And then over here, we've got sort of our functional equipment stuff that we use over here. So what is my recommendations for you guys? If you're looking at a bit of equipment to kit you out, this is what I recommend. So let me just pop this down here and I can talk. So the bits of equipment that I would recommend, if you've got a large gym, something like this or even bigger than this, I'd probably go for 2 bits of equipment, okay? So I'd go for the cable crossover, which is great. It's so versatile for working the whole body, but also I would probably go for the squat rack as well, just so we can get those compound moves in. We can do the bench press, we can do the squats, we can do your deadlifts, we can do rack pulls, and all those big exercises where we can start lifting a lot of heavy weights, we can put a lot of load through our body. So those are the 2 bits of equipment. If I had to get rid of all the equipment in the gym and just keep 2, those would be the 2 bits of equipment that I would keep. So if we move down to a smaller area, I would just stick with the cable crossover, okay? It's so versatile. And if you want to go into doing the lifting, the heavy compound exercises, you could have a day pass at a gym to do that. But having the cable crossover, it's just brilliant for rehab, prehab, conditioning work. We can load the weights up, we can do higher reps, we've got pull-ups there, we've got pull-throughs, we can do, the list goes on and on. It's endless what you can do with it. So if you're coming down to a smaller area, say a room in the house where it may be up on the 2nd story, we won't have the floor strength to actually take these big bits of kit in here. So I would probably go for a set of dumbbells. They can range like the rack I've got here, or you can go for, I think Bowflex do a really good set where it's just 1 dumbbell and you've got a locking mechanism where you take out smaller weights and you just add the weights on, which are brilliant. So I'd probably go for one of them, one of these, a gym ball, really versatile bits of kit. Trouble with these, storage is a bit of a problem, unless you want to pump it up and blow it up and let it down again every time. But that's what I would do for a medium size, just a room space. If you haven't got any space at all, I would go for the gym bands, the TheraBands, the big bungee cord things. They tie onto doors, they go in your pocket, they can go in the bag, they can get stored under the bed. And just like the cable machine, they are really, really versatile. But that's pretty much it really. Those are my recommendations if you wanted to set up your own gym. This is my gym, this is where I spend the majority of my days. It's comfortable, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's got everything I need in here. It's probably got more than I actually need because there's some bits of kit I don't really use. But it's not about having all the equipment under the sun. It's about what you do with what you've got. And that's the biggest thing about having your own gym. Use what you've got. Don't worry about buying more and more and more equipment if you're not using what you've already got. So if you are thinking about having your own gym, buy a small bit of equipment, invest a small amount of money, see how well you use that. Then if you use that on a consistent basis, then buy a little bit more. Go a little bit bigger with the equipment until you've got what you need, not what you want, okay? Hope you like that, guys. Hope you like the little tour of my gym. Hope it inspires you to get exercising and maybe set up your own setup somewhere in your house or in the garage or whatever it is. It's really nice thing to say that you've got and use. That's the big thing, use it. So guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, help the channel out, and I'll see you on the next one.